Mick Gilchrist's just come back from the London Stadium virtually. It was West Ham 1, Liverpool 3. And let's be honest, Rob, once that first one went in, we was never going to win that game, was we?
No, I think we had the chance with Antonio at the other end just a couple of minutes before it. And that kind of told the story of the game. He sticks that in, it's a different scenario. All of a sudden, Liverpool start to get a little bit panicky. We've spoken about Antonio. He's not a striker, this, that, and the other, but you can't knock the fella. He's been amazing for us over the last 5-6 years. He scored some incredibly important goals. You're not really going to dig him out for that miss tonight. And Salah's class told in the end. Make no mistake, though, it was a poor performance tonight. It's not the end of the world. Leicester got done over by Leeds 3-1. They're in a similar situation where they can possibly afford to lose a game and bounce back. But just everybody seemed to be off the pace tonight, whether it was the extra couple of days break that did us no good. Sometimes we've been playing every 2 or 3 days, keep that momentum rolling. And then maybe the 5-6 days off gave us too much time to think. Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah, absolutely. I'll be honest with you, Rob. I think, and let's be honest, he's coming for a lot of praise of late. I think Moyes got it completely wrong. I don't think he did. He tried to sit back and absorb their pressure. And against the Liverpool side that has that sort of talent, they're lacking at the back. They're not lacking up the top.
That's it. Tonight, I said to quite a number of people on social media and a lot of Hammers fans that I know, don't worry, it's not going to be like the Tottenham game. Mourinho played it really defensively against Spurs. And went out and did exactly the same thing. Yeah. Didn't think we could cope with their diamond system that they used early on. It seemed like we were really struggling to get the ball on the ground, struggling to even get the ball. That was horrible. Really wanted to show, that we were better than that from a possession standpoint. This game is pivotal in our season. For me, we're halfway through. We've done fantastic in terms of results and where we are. You cannot say much about tonight in terms of, we didn't play well. But hey, isn't this kind of ironic? We had a really poor performance. Fornals, Bowen, they all seem to be a little bit going through the motions. What a perfect time for Mr. Lingard to come in and maybe start challenging and geeing up those guys, because I think they've got a little bit complacent in their roles. This could be a great time for Jesse to start, add a little bit of fire and boost us on for the rest of the season, huh?
Well, as long as he's fit, I was saying on the watch along, I think he'll be giving Bowen a run for his money, because he's not playing very well at the moment, Jared Bowen. But
no,
as I said,
well,
no, go on, man.
No, a lot of running with Jared, but not a lot of end product, a bit like Pablo.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't think we had the balance right tonight. It didn't let the fullbacks play their natural games. It did give them a license to go forward, which is where, we've been hurting teams. And listen, I'd rather have gone just route one today, because I think they would have struggled more than with what we did. But it is what it is. We've got Villa next. And, we have to pick up the pace there.
Yeah, we're still in 5th place for now. That might change over the next couple of days. But if we do bounce back against Villa, we'd be back in 5th or 6th place, contending again for that, for that kind of that European spot that we might not get. But, that's it. I'm okay with a bad performance tonight if it gets the hairdryer treatment and we get a better performance on Tuesday night. I think this is one we could take as collateral damage. But I would have liked to have seen us, go after them and get a lot more out of, I think Dan said the world was watching tonight. To get a better sort of performance would have been nice to show, everybody what West Ham were about over the last sort of 3-4 months. Would have been a bit nicer. We kind of went off like a lame duck there. Good old Craig Dawson made it respectable. But as I say, the next game, Aston Villa, massive game, because they can go from 9th to leapfrogging us on goal difference.
Yeah.
So, that's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Rob, thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome, Nick. Have
Really
a good one.
appreciate it. Thank
See
you,
ya.
Andrew.
Bye. Bye.